Alright, so what is up everybody on YouTube? This is Bold RC and I'm coming at you again with another video. Now this time is going to be on the LeBron 11, as you guys can see over there. That is the Parachute Gold, or King's Pride, or Armory Slate, now known as the King's Pride. LeBron, this junk went like through 3 name cycles for these shoes. But getting into the shoes, you guys can see them right here. I really want to show the box off since this is the first colorway they dropped of these shoes. This is their brand new LeBron shoe, brand new LeBron signature shoe or whatever. So let's go ahead and get into the box. Basically, as you can see, it is basically a split box. LeBron on the side. A lot of people say these remind them of like robot shoes because of the way they are, and it's definitely some type of cybernetic type of presentation that they do with these shoes. Side tags right here. LeBron 11 size 12. Here you go. Hopefully you guys can see that. LeBron 11 size 12. It's not fading in, but the colorway on these is Parachute Gold, Arctic Green, and Dark LDN. I don't know what Dark LDN is. All I can think of is Dark London, but I'm pretty sure that's not it. And the suggested retail on these is $200. Now people were talking about the retail price being raised on LeBron's, but I really think you get your money's worth in these, and that's why I'm not mad I passed on the 10s for these. Inside of the box is regular white paper, and you guys got the whatever. It's the box. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the shoe. So I give you guys a quick 720. This shoe is crazy. I am so glad I got this shoe instead of the Steel 10s. If I would have got the Steel 10s and seen these like on someone's feet or in the store, I would have actually been like so sad. I was deciding on whether or not to get the Steel 10s or not, and I decided I didn't want to spend $270 in one day on 2 pairs of shoes, so I went with the LeBrons. I felt like I was getting a better quality shoe. This shoe is basically made up of like the newer materials. You got your Hyperfuse. They call it power harness technology in this, but it's kind of like a thicker, what is it, fly wire, exposed fly wire. You got your foam posit. I just think you get your money's worth with this kick. So I would definitely, I mean, people are complaining about 200, but it's basically like a foam posit hybrid. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into review. Obviously on the bottom of the sole, you guys can see, you got that, I think it's mint green, no, Arctic green, of course. You got your Arctic green, got your red hits on the sole. You guys can see where the red hits are. You also have your LeBron James SIG right there in kind of like a shattered glass. Pretty sure this is carbon fiber underneath here, I believe. You got your like shattered glass design. Then you guys can see there's really no midsole in the shoe. It's basically an upper attached to a outsole. So you guys can see the Arctic green peeping up from the bottom. Really minimal sole usage. Really, when you look at the shoe, it's basically like you're down. I mean, the insole itself kind of sits up high, but from the outside of the shoe, it just seems like you're really low to the ground. Anyways, getting into the upper of the shoe, I really like how this shoe has kind of an iridescent feel to it. Like it shades from a light green, that Arctic green, to like a dark green. You guys can see it. I'm glad. Like, one thing I do hate about fall is that I do have to deal with rain, and you guys know I like to record outside. But the thing is that when it's fall time, the light isn't too bright, and you really get the true colors of the shoe on the camera or whatnot. Of course, I'm recording with an iPhone, so it's not the best, but it's pretty good. Anyways, I was saying, then there's another like this Hyperfuse type material on the upper of the shoe. It's kind of like a darker, it's kind of like that same Arctic green, or maybe that it's like a darker olive type green color. As you guys can see, it's not a gray, but it surrounds the whole shoe. You guys can see it around here. Also, you have your fly wire right there in red, of course. Your swoosh, I don't believe this is carbon fiber. I think it's just plastic. It's lasered plastic, and you guys can see the design on the swoosh as well. Now, the upper of the shoe, where you're seeing more of this Hyperfuse type mesh, and more of that power harnessing or your exposed fly wire, and that's another thing I do like about the shoe. You guys can see the fly wire hits inside. You can definitely see this is a shoe built somewhat like a foam posit. The inside of the shoe is like a booty, foam posit booty, as you guys can see. You guys can even see when I push this down, you guys can see the fly wire and whatnot. Hope I can't get that on the camera. Yeah. You guys can see the fly wire inside the shoes and whatnot. It's trying to start raining again, so let me speed this up. But as I was saying, really breathable shoe. The laces are really thick, strong black robe laces. You guys can see there's like an extra layer of threading on them. And it's trying to start raining again, but I need to finish this up. And I think one of the craziest parts about the shoe is definitely the inside. If you guys can check the inside, it has a pattern on it. I think the tongue is the best way to see it. You guys can see the different patterns and stuff on it. That was really cool to the shoe. I didn't know it was in there until I saw some more, like the more detailed pictures they showed. That's when I could really tell this was going to be a shoe that I really would like. On the tongue, it's like that Pro Combat padding as well on the tongue, and you have more of that plastic laser. You got your LeBron James SIG, got your, what does this say? I'm not even sure what that is. You guys can see that symbol though, hopefully, on the tongue. Then you flip in right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it is definitely starting to rain. And I did want to show the insole. So Rain, can you just slow down for me for 2 seconds? Since this is a Foamposite shoe, and okay, I did want to talk about fitting on the shoe because I tried these on, and basically they fit true in my opinion, but if you can go half a size up, I would, because in the shoe right here, this part of your foot, it's gonna squeeze down on your, like where your toes are at. Like this part of your shoe right here, I found that when I was wearing them and walking around, they're very stiff shoes, so I think you have to break them in. They're pretty stiff. You guys can see the different type of paneling used on them. But right here, it's very, very like tight on your toes. On the front of your foot, it's very, very tight. You can see it's very slim on the front of this shoe, so it's very tight on your foot right there. And I just wanted to show the Lunarlon insole or whatever. Very, very nice. As I said before, you think the shoe is very low to the ground, but in reality, there's like a big, big Lunarlon insole. So these shoes, I would think, I wish I could get a 12.5, but they'd probably be more comfortable. But the 12 will definitely do. There you go. What does it say? Full length Nike Zoom. It's even got a Nike Zoom on the insole. Like it's Lunarlon and Nike Zoom on the insole. It says LeBron right there again. Yeah, guys, that's basically it for my review of this kick. Hope you guys enjoy the On Fleet review. Tell me what you guys think about this shoe. I love these shoes, even though people say they look like robot shoes. This is an awesome shoe. And one more thing I forgot to show is actually on the lace tips. You guys can see there's another Arctic green hit with the LJ SIG or your LJ logo in. It's kind of hard to see. But once again, that's what I was trying to say. Thanks guys for watching. Please rate, share, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see everybody on the next video. Peace.
Trapped and steadily scheming, barely sleeping, but dreaming of pretty bitches and beamers. But when he awake, he sees his fate and his reality to do whatever it takes to elevate his fucking salary. Any niggas a casualty, kill him, rob him, then casually walk off into the darkness. It all started when he was welcomed into our fucked up world, the son of a fucked up girl, and his father was just a blur. His life it took a curve when he saw his brother dead on the curb due to retaliation of the gang relation. He was young, a kid, a baby, and yet to realize the pollution of the nation. Now we 18, life in jail is what he facing. Shit, murder was the case that they gave him. Shit, murder was the case when they raised him. Mine stuck in an all-black prison. You think he give a fuck about the system? Nigga, we gotta get this money. We gotta get it. Okay, I'm right, nigga. We got this money. I got the plans. I got everything set up. We just gotta go in there. You got the banger, man. As long as you got the hammer, man, we out. You know what I'm saying? Go by the book. That's all we got it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man, you ready to do this shit or what? Yeah. That's all we gotta do. That's all we gotta do. Out on the gang, rolling the dank as he cased out the bank. He was catching a shank and loading his stick, trying to major his rank. Thuggin' was how he was brought in the paint. Rest of security, no longer purity. Still turned it cold for the love of the gold. Bust in the air, everyone hit the flow. Not giving a fuck, looking off of the dro. Body the nigga riding in a drop like talk back, cruising them 24s. So I went crazy, my vision got hazy. I walked in the bank and I start to get bold. Clutching that pistol grip, the teller was moving too slow, so I pistol whipped the bitch. She was twitching, bust at a civilian and blasted the mag with no mask in the building. Burn the fingertips off, replace the dental, left the golden bullet magic in his coupe. Know it's Tim. That's engraved, leaving corpses in graves. Glock 17 cutting phase. Barber, we dumped the security in the harbor, then we switched our identities towards the name Leroy Carter. The bank teller looking short and squeamish. Steve pistol up the bitch, she kept screaming. Shut up.